My name is Ramela, and I decided to join the program because I wanted to get healthy and lose some weight and have energy to run after my two little girls.
And what was the biggest thing that you were struggling with before you joined the program? What made you want to join?
My biggest problem was I've done a lot of different programs and I've lost the weight, and then, a month or two later, I gained the weight, if not more. It was hard to keep off. And my struggle was like cutting down on foods that I like and enjoy eating. And I felt like I was food deprived and not to eat this or not to eat that. And then once I was able to eat it, and my weight would just come right back on. So
Okay, so all of those fad diets and quick fixes just they weren't working for you.
no, it was a temporary.
Okay. So how was our program different? How did it help you to break through that cycle, break through those challenges?
Well, the number one thing was I could eat whatever I want. So I was not, if I felt like having a chocolate one day or I felt like having chips or, something that I shouldn't be eating. Uh, and for my case, like we go out a lot with the kids, so we're always at amusement parks or somewhere, and we're always eating outside food a lot. So, and I was able to keep doing that, and at the same time, managing how much of it to eat or what and when to eat, so I don't gain and I lose, and be able to enjoy time with my family at the same time. So that was the nice part. I didn't cut down any particular food. I was just eating whatever I wanted to eat, basically.
Yeah, so you essentially became more in control of what you is like eating the things that you wanted, but not like binging on the things that you wanted, but knowing that you could have them. You were just trying to reach your goal. And so eating less and being in control of that.
Exactly. And most of the time I would just like eat and overeat, and I'll feel so full and disgusting afterwards. But now I don't have that feeling every time I eat. I just feel like I eat and I'm full, and I don't have to like overeat just because like my eyes want it, but my brain says no.
Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So share a little bit about like the specific results that you've seen during the program.
Well, I was able, to lose the weight I wanted to. Well, I'm still on the process of getting to where exactly I want to be, but it gave me a big jump start. Actually lost more than I thought I was going to in the beginning. It I kind of was doubting it, saying, "Oh, it might, how is this possible? I'm eating everything. How am I gonna possibly lose all this weight?" But miraculously, it just worked out, and I've learned that, you know, the contents I read through and certain things like sleeping is very, very important. That was one thing that I was definitely lacking, my sleeping. Um, Now I'm more conscious. I put my kids to sleep, and I try to by 10 o'clock be in bed as well. Um, and then not if I have like I try to make sure that if I'm eating something, if I have like a piece of chocolate in the morning, then at nighttime I don't, if I want another one, I just wait till the next day. I don't eat all the stuff that I do want in one day, and then kind of binge eat all the junk food, and then so I kind of plan it out, do a little bit, or if I know if I'm going out to eat somewhere, I kind of watch what I eat for breakfast and then do like a protein shake or something for dinner or something if I'm going to be gone for lunch somewhere.
Yeah.
So trying to mostly plan it out through the day. If I know what I'm doing, I kind of plan it so I don't overeat. And, so I learned how to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Which is awesome. Which is awesome. And you were very consistent, and I mean really you lost about the maximum that's healthy weight loss, in a 4-month period of time. So it was like getting off, about 25 pounds and then, probably about 5 pounds muscle, which is not everybody, is able to lose that quickly, but I mean, you did awesome. Um, so yeah, just getting all of the different pieces together. So just give me kind of like an overview of like how this overall has really been like life changing for you.
Well, for me, I feel like Um, I'm still sometimes get tired, but I know you saw me in the beginning. I was always tired. I was constantly yawning. I had no energy to move. And, although I'm always on the go, I just felt like my body was just, I was just kind of pulling my body along with me. But now I do have more energy. I'm not always tired like how I was before. And I feel like even like stress wise, it kind of helps with the stress. I would get agitated or frustrated quickly. And now I'm learning more how to calm myself down. I'm not always, guess, being tired and, not where you are. So it helps with just mentally, physically, and just like working out. I love that I got, I'm doing more weights now. I work at home because I don't have the luxury with my kids to go to the gym, but I still see a difference in my body and how it's helping me, it makes me a little more stronger. And so
Yeah.
it's been really nice in all aspects of it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And so in your situations, like I talk with a lot of women who, they're working full time, they've got kids, and so it's like I'm crazy busy. Like there's no way I can sleep more. There's no way that I can fit workouts in a day. There's no way I can make dinner. And I think that in the beginning you were kind of thinking that like there is no extra time. Like there's no time for me to do these things. Um Share a little bit about how you did it, how you made it happen working full time and having young kids at home, because I think a lot of women struggle with like this isn't possible for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's still hard, don't get me wrong. There's always a challenge, but I feel like, if I feel better, I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm a more better mom with towards my kids and for my kids. And I wanted to make sure that I was healthy so I could be there. So I made sure I find the time. And I was able to find a schedule for the kids, like a sleeping schedule at a certain time. I put them to bed and now they learn to sleep on their own. So now I have time to work out in the evening time. I have that time to myself to do my workouts and, you know, do me basically, get my stuff done for me. So they go to bed earlier and they go on their own, and then now I have that time, the hour, instead of laying with them, I do my workout and I take care of me.
Yeah.
So you just have to find what works. And that was a good thing for me, and then I could go to bed on time and have my rest as well. So I'm not stressed out and overwhelmed.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy because you were sleeping like 3 to 4 hours and now you're sleeping, 7 to 8 hours, and you're still accomplishing everything and you're still.
Exactly. I think that was one of the most important things, trying to, when you sleep, you have more energy to do more stuff. I feel like you think, oh, you're losing in my head, I was like, I'm losing time, but it's not, because I don't know, it's weird to say you're just gaining time because you have more energy to get more things done.
Yeah, yeah, you're more efficient, you're more effective,
Definitely. Yeah, exactly.
show
Yeah.
up better in everything. You work more efficiently during your day.
Exactly. Yeah. And you get more done. You're just like, oh, you just don't sit there and say, "Oh, I'll get it, I'll get up and
Yeah,
not
yeah,
get to it."
for sure. Well, if anyone just the last question for you, if anyone were on the fence about joining the program, what would you tell them?
I would say definitely go for it, because it's really is like a life changing, and it's really, really nice because you feel great about yourself. And it's really good, especially nowadays. If you don't if you don't take care of yourself, no one's gonna come and take care of you. So it's definitely a great step to start. And And Whitney's just amazing. She's been so helpful and
Well, thank you.
always there if you have any questions. So she's awesome.
Well, thank you. And I always, I always appreciate, that you trust me and my team enough to jump on board. Even, meeting me on the internet, right? It's like we do follow through with what we're doing. With what we promise, right? It's like we are here to support you, but more than anything, I feel always honored that I get to be a part of your journey, right? I learn a lot more about your life than a lot of people know, and just really, really get to be a part of your journey in your life. And so I always appreciate that. So thank you for joining our program, and being a part of it and working hard and getting the results and showing that it really does work. That's awesome.
Thanks for having me and helping me through this.
Yeah, for sure.